Hi there, welcome to the latest episode of my 10-minute moan, and the topic of this 10-minute moan is the name of the New Orleans assailant who ploughed through a crowd of people celebrating the New Year and has killed at least 10 people. So in the last few moments, the NBC News have put out the name, and they say it's according to 4 senior law enforcement officials briefed on the matter, and his name is 42-year-old Shamsud Din Jabbar. So we don't need to speculate much more about this possible race, identity, etc. of the guy. The name's now out there. And there's two peculiar things about this case so far, which are just odd. But we should be used to having just odd things happen in the mainstream media around such incidents as this. And the first one is not so worrying because it's just what happens. But the second one is. So the first thing that was a bit weird was, right away, the mayor of New Orleans said, this is a terror attack. Right off the cuff, right off the bat, almost as, I think, possibly the first time the mayor of New Orleans spoke about that, the situation. And then, next to talk was the FBI, and the FBI said it was not a terror attack. Almost as quick as the mayor was to say it was a terror attack. But being not a terror attack seems to be the default setting when anything like this happens in the Western world. It's automatic, not terror. Regardless if it is or isn't, and we might find out in the public later on that it is indeed. There's 3 or 4 things that we tend to find normal now with these incidents. One, nobody tends to be able to describe the person. We are often told the person suffers from mental health issues. We're often told that they're acting alone and it's not terror linked. And how people can tell that when they've not even identified the guy's name first, I always find a bit odd. But it's to be expected because that's kind of what we do. But the thing this one that's really bizarre, I mean, proper, what's going on here level, is potentially a flag that's been hidden from the back of the guy's Jeep. Now we've got 2 photographs which show very different things. First photograph is allegedly his Jeep, and as you can see there was a pole with a flag on it attached to the tow bar of the Jeep. And somebody may have covered the flag up. Or he may have had it covered, I have no idea. The second photograph is shown, and I'll not show you the disturbing part of it because it's when the guy's trying to be resuscitated by rescue workers, and there is no flagpole on his tailgate anymore. But it does look as if it was on a pole that could have been easily pulled off. So it may have been, first of all, covered up by someone, and second of all, removed quite quickly from the vehicle. But at this point, it's proper conspiracy theory stuff. There are people suggesting, without any photographic evidence, that there was a black flag with white Arabic writing on it. There are several people who have considered this to be true and said as much on social media. But because there's no photos of it, doesn't mean there's never going to be photos of it. But there are none to back up that theory just now. We need to kind of file that one with a pinch of salt at the moment. However, it is very odd that there are photographs which definitely looks like someone's covered up a flag, and other photographs where it looks like, if it's the same vehicle, someone has actually removed the flag in the flagpole while the guy was receiving CPR. When people probably realised there might be a lot of people taking photographs pretty damn quick. So what's going on there, I'm not 100% sure, but my spidey senses are all over this one, and it will probably end up being a bit stinky, like it does in most instances. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not already done so, please hit the subscribe and the notifications bell. Give me comments below, that would be really nice. And the most important thing of all, as long as you're not the type of person that thinks ploughing vehicles into people in large crowds during these times of year, which is now the second one, not you, but
everyone else, Have a great day. Cheery bye now.